Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Let's get, there we go. Turn this down a little bit more. I think we're bumping too much here. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud. How are you guys? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. What is this muted stuff? What is this muted stuff? Why are you trying to troll me in chat here? How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out on your Tuesday. 2 o'clock, a little later stream. You know, we've been doing these traditionally like 11:30, 12:30 ish on Tuesdays, but had a bunch of odd and ends to get done today, and didn't, unfortunately, you know, couldn't get things earlier. What's up? Hello, hello. Look, we got Ronnie Vega in chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, man. So hopefully your days have been awesome. We are going to do a pretty decent sized giveaway today. What is that? Like over almost $4,000 worth of ticket giveaways. So we'll get into that here in a minute, which is cool. What's the haircut budget? My haircut budget, $80. My haircuts are done by a traditional barber. Straight razor shave, straight razor for the hard part. It also includes full straight razor shave of around my beard, trimming of my beard, yeah. So that's my budget. Every 2 weeks, Automatic Beats. Gotta look good for you, brother. Gotta look good for you. But anyways, enough about haircuts, but appreciate it. So yeah, my day's been pretty good. Took the dog for a walk this morning. Worked on getting the grass cut. I've been cutting the grass every Tuesday now. I don't know if you guys are in the same situation. I guess it depends where you're located, but like grass has been growing like crazy, and like I'm doing it once a week. I insist on only cutting my hair once a week, or cutting my hair. Oh my gosh, cutting the grass. You got me thinking about haircuts. So like it's getting long. It's growing fast. Lots of rain right now in Pennsylvania. Beautiful weather. 80 degrees out today. But it takes about 2 hours to cut the grass, do everything on my property, and then we ran to the post office, picked up a variety of different things that we got at the post office. Dude, check this out. You guys want to see something that came in? I was not expecting this. So this came in. This is what was. Look at this thing. So the team at Acurast actually sent this over to me. Look at this guy. Is that pretty cool? That's pretty cool. I did a video on their project not too long ago, and yeah, so it's just like a little statue here. We're gonna put it like up on the shelf back behind me here. But I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. It's got the little Acurast logo on there and everything. So that was pretty slick. Worked out really well. So yeah, I was like, oh, that's a cool little treat. I had to ship some stuff out, some of the giveaways that we had given away to post office more recently. We sold some stuff more recently too. I mean, you guys know me. I love like all these little like items like on my shelves and stuff like that. Yeah, we some of the crypto trackers that we've done on previous live streams, we gave those away. So I got those shipped out this week. I sold some stuff. I'll show you guys that here in a minute over in the yard sale section. We sold a few miners this week. So that was nice. Picked up a few things, got some hardware that came in. So that'll be a lot of fun here. Let's see. Checking in. What happened with Acurast, and do you know why the event got postponed? I don't know. He's talking about Acurast here. We did the video not too long ago on their phones, and they sent this over to us, which is cool. I don't know why it was postponed, but I'm okay with it. But I also haven't been involved in the project like as long as a lot of you guys have. I'm okay with projects postponing going to mainnet to avoid like problems, you know what I mean? Like, and I imagine it's something pretty detrimental, but I did see their message that they put out. Acurast, if you guys aren't familiar, is phone mining. I actually have one right here. Actually, not necessarily phone mining, it's more like phone compute, but I have one running right here. This is just a broken phone. I mean, look, it doesn't even have a back on it or anything, and it's almost, your phone is almost participating in their network, their group, their network of cell phones, and a massive network of cell phones provides compute available for developers and such. So yeah, it's a pretty cool project. We did a video on it not too long ago. If somebody wants to link it in chat, that would be appreciated. But yeah, Catching up here in chat. What's up, Crypto Craig? Welcome, brother. Gonzo's here. How are you, dude? We got Davio, what's up? Sasquatch is here. Welcome, guys. Ronnie, thanks for being a member. Lyndon just went ahead and added a device today, this evening for Acurast. That's awesome. Happy to hear that, which is cool. So we're gonna chat today. We're gonna shoot the shit. I'm going to do we want to get in on the giveaway now? I guess we can talk about the giveaway now, since there's not as many people here, right? Let's get in on it early. I am just checking here. Want to make sure everything's running as expected. Yeah, we'll talk. I mean, there's so much we can talk about today. There's so much going on in crypto. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. One question: can I cool 2 miners for the summer with a portable air conditioner? I can get free energy from solar for that. It depends on the miners. I never recommend using air conditioning because like miners don't need cold air. Now there's like a little asterisk at the end of that. They just need airflow, new air in and the hot air out. So like as fast as possible, air in and air out. So if you're like, I have a room that I want to put an air conditioner in and trap the air, trap the miners and trap the massive hot air in there, and I just want to put an air conditioner to get by, it's going to be a nightmare for you. Now, if you're talking about small, tiny little box miners or small little like bit axes, totally different story. Totally different story. Oh, I didn't see it go through. I didn't see the video link go through, so I will link it real quick here. But thank you for trying. I do appreciate that. I don't know. It didn't post the link. Maybe it just denied you right away. So let me go ahead and grab it real quick here for Acurast. It's great for your current cell phone. You can put it on as an app, or you can go ahead and put it on old broken phones. So yeah, air conditioning is very questionable. That's why I put an asterisk there, because it really depends what you're running. But thank you. I appreciate you trying to post that there. Here is the link. Did you win yet? Not yet, but you can. Okay. Let's talk about the giveaway, and then we'll just kind of update it as time goes on throughout the live stream today. Yeah, the challenge is like I've seen people try to take a shed and put like a full-size ASIC miner, so 3,500 watts in a shed. And granted, sheds have like you know, they're not sealed, right? They're not perfectly sealed. So they have 3,500 watts of electric, which means that much heat getting pumped out of it. And then they take an air conditioner. So think you have something that's putting out massive amount of heat, and then an air conditioner that is traditionally sucking air in from that current room and then treating it and then trying to blow it out. And it just makes it a mess. I mean, seriously, it's a cloud. I mean, you're just creating massive humidity. Remember, I'm Mr. Live to you, sir. There you go. Nice. Since we were talking about giveaways, my free miner giveaway that you be nice enough to send my way. Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah. Getting our mining room set up today. Love the stream. Just a bit bullet and ordered 4 AE1s to go with. Wow, 4 AE1s. That's crazy, Travis. Where'd you end up ordering them from? Did you get a good deal? Hopefully you did. Techman says, depends on your BTU. I can run a 14K BTU unit with 30 GPUs and some mini ASICs. Great stuff, but $140 on a power bill. But how much is your hardware worth? Yeah, see, the challenge is too is like you're putting in an air conditioner with 14 BTU and it's complete overkill. Like you could just use airflow, right? You could just use airflow for that. And you're running GPUs. GPUs don't put out a lot of heat until you kind of get larger in scale. So that's where that asterisk kind of comes in. If I understand everyone's situation is totally different. If you can get by with 0 air conditioner and just airflow, you'll be great. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't rely on your air conditioner if you don't have to. But some people, trust me, I get it. Home miners, we make do with what we can. Like we literally make do with what we can. What's up, Randog? All right, let me show you guys what we're doing today. So, whoa, I'm like really zoomed in there. Hello. I guess I'll sit back here a little bit. I'm like really in. Look at me. I'm like, hello. Let's I feel like my head is like massive there. Let's fix this real quick. We're doing it live. There we go. All right, that should be better. I think we fixed it. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right, so so we're talking about Bitcoin Las Vegas 2025. This is actually, we're giving tickets away for this. We're actually giving away 6 tickets. Oh, Travis, you got it from ASIC Marketplace. That's awesome. Very, very cool. You probably worked with Rain over there. Hopefully you told him to use my code so you could save money. If not, hit him back up. Maybe he can help you out. Anyway, so we're talking about Bitcoin Vegas 2025. I'm not sure if you guys are thinking about going. If you are, hopefully you guys can win tickets today. We're giving away 6 tickets today in today's live stream. Here is the giveaway information. I will paste it in chat. It's a Gleam link, and we're literally picking the winners at the end of this stream. So it's not like this is going to go on for days. We're going to run this coming in. We're not going to run this for weeks or months. It's literally going to be, we're going to pick the winners today by the end of the stream. But the team over at NiceHash actually provided us the 6 tickets, which is pretty cool. And so I'll show you guys. So this is actually happening at the Venetian in Las Vegas, May 27th through May 29th. I was invited, but I cannot go. I have plans. So I will not be going, but I highly recommend you guys go, which will be nice. How many will sign up and then say, I can't go? Well, hey, listen, you can sign up. Here's something you guys can do too. Like, this is totally you guys. You guys don't have to go. So if you win and you can't go, just resell the ticket. The tickets are going for $500 and some dollars. So like, make a quick buck. Yeah, $539. So if you can't go, still enter the giveaway, win the ticket, sell the ticket for like 50%, and then take like $250 and put it into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Like, that's an option as well. So yeah, so this is happening at the Venetian. I've never actually been to a Bitcoin event. I don't know if you guys have gone before. I don't know if anyone has done it. I would 100% go if we're doing this full time now. I went to Bitcoin or mining Disrupt. That was pricey. So this is an event where I'm skipping this year, but hoping to go next year. Just, want to play it a little smarter financially with expenses and stuff like that. So that's why I'm holding off. Doesn't include airfare and accommodations. No. This is just for the ticket. Once again, huge shout out to NiceHash they reached out to me just a few days ago. Said, hey, we have 6 tickets. We'd love to invite you to come and give away 5. And I said, I couldn't come, but I'll give away the 6. And they said, sure. So yes, so that is the event. I'll put a link in chat if you guys want to check out the event itself. I highly recommend it. Something I want to look at while we're on the stream here is I think they have something called like a mining room or something like that, is my understanding. So let me look here. So they have the hotel passes, student pass. I thought I heard like there's different rooms. And one of the rooms, look at that price increase in 3 days. That's just mean. Here we go. Is this it? I think this is it. Expo Hall. I feel like somebody told me there's a mining room. Yeah, the ticket alone. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what I wanted to look at was somebody had, oh, here we go. Mining Lounge. See, here's the thing. Mining Disrupt is entirely focused on mining, right? Hardware, mining. Some pools, some other stuff there, but that's traditionally the world that myself and you guys live in. Bitcoin 2025 is a massive event, like far bigger than Mining Disrupt, and is not just on mining. It's on a variety of different things within the crypto ecosystem. So keep that in mind that when you go, there's a lot more to do than at Mining Disrupt, but it's a lot of a variety of things. For me, I am more interested in the mining side here. So what's up, the Mining King? How are you? Whoa, what is Bitcoin? It's Monopoly money. And I wanted to look and see on the Mining Lounge says 20, which is over here. I wish you could zoom in. So this area is pretty much where I'm most interested in. CleanSpark is actually providing, they're not the whole Mining Lounge, but that's a big area over here of the entire hall, which is pretty sick. I mean, this is massive. I don't know, King, did you go to this last year? King, did you go to this? Because I feel like maybe you did. Once again, guys, we're giving away 6 tickets. I'm going to copy this link and put it in chat. We're not going to talk about this the whole time, just for a little while. We'll circle back to it later. I was just interested in going over it here. I'll be there with the girlfriend. Oh, that's cool. Good for you, man. Good for you. So yeah, so the passes we're giving away is the festival pass. That's what NiceHash had provided us. which retails for $539. So that's pretty legit, right? That's a pretty good deal of pretty decent amount of money, you know, that you're getting, which I think is cool. You went to Nashville. Okay, that's cool. I did not go this year. Definitely thinking about going next year. We'll see if it's in Vegas next year. Do you guys see Mining Disrupt is in Texas? I don't know if anyone's interested in doing that. Crypto Craig, I hope to see you there. I know you didn't get to the last one, which is cool. So that's kind of the giveaway, guys. I'm gonna literally, if you guys read the details, we're doing the giveaway here at 3:15. So in 1 hour, we're gonna pick the winners. We're gonna pick the winners here in 1 hour, which I think will be a lot of fun. So other things going on, you know, what's kind of going on in my world. First thing, if you guys enjoy podcast, I was actually on the Bitcoin Lawyer podcast just the other day, actually, and the video or the audio dropped today, which is pretty cool. So this is a podcast out there held by a Bitcoin lawyer. I'm like, whoa, like this is totally crazy. But I was a guest on the podcast, and it's about 1 hour and 22 minutes. So what I recommend is, like, if you guys are working on mining rigs, or you have a long commute, or you're at the gym, or you're doing housework and you want something to listen to, go check this out. It was a lot of fun. I'll put a link in chat. It is on Spotify. And thank you to the Bitcoin lawyer for having me. It was a ton of fun. We talked about some really cool stuff, how I got into mining, some of my thoughts on KYC, some of my thoughts on the current state of mining, my current state of Bitcoin, altcoins. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I highly recommend you guys go check out the Bitcoin lawyer here. King says, don't go online much. Lady takes up a lot of time. Happen to eat lunch and see the live. Well, thanks, King. Appreciate it. Whoa. Who is working on rigs? You plug them in and forget about it. Yeah, right? Yeah, I wish it was that easy. I have to run over to my ASIC shed after this. I have one of my KS5 Pros is having some challenges with one of the fans. I think one of the dummy plugs I used went bad, or isn't pushed in all the way. I'll have to take a look at it. I was over there yesterday messing with it. So other things going on. We're going to take a look at some crypto and some prices here in a minute. Some hardware, some things. What I have running. We're going to go over that here soon. Oh, you guys were talking about selling our hardware earlier and kind of what people are buying. So over on Discord, I have a yard sale section in my Discord, and I am thrilled. King, are you ready for this? You ready for this? I sold the KD Max, King. I sold it. Finally. This thing has been for sale for well over, what, a year and a half now? We finally did sell it. So I am thrilled to be letting that go. That shipped out. I sold it for $450. I was thrilled. So I just wanted to show you guys some other things that we have for sale in here. We do have the KD Lite. I have my items as well as community member items are for sale in here. So the Gold Shell KD Lite is for sale. There's some 1660 Ti's for sale in here, which is cool. These look good. Dude, these are like some of my favorite, like 1660 Ti's. The EVGAs with the logos on the fans. Remember those? Hey, listen, King. I'm not judging, all right? I'm not judging. All right? I'm not judging. What else do we have here? Oh, K-Trim has the GPU stands. These are awesome. I have 2 of these right now. These are fantastic. If you just want to display some GPUs, I have 2 of them back behind me, which is pretty cool. Another community member has a Deeper. This is a Deeper miner for sale in there. Joker miners got some 3070s, 3060s, 6700 XTs. I have 4. Get them while they're hot, King. I know you're looking at these right now. I have 4 Ice River KS2 Aspa miners for sale. Selling them individually. So selling those in there. Joey Gambit's got KS Zeros for sale in here. This is the community section, the yard sale section of the Discord. I have 4 of the Galax 3070s in here. These cards are awesome. They're so cool looking. I have 4 of these for sale in there. I also have Ice River KS 1.5s for sale. They used to be KS 1s, and I added another hash board, so they're 1.5s now. We have some RX 470s for sale in the yard sale section. I did sell my KS2 Lite as well. I actually just shipped that out today. KS2 lights, those actually went out today. We do have, this is a lithium miner. I'm selling this one, the AL Box 2 Plus. Shit Creek miners. I should label Shit Creek, Shit Creek Industries or whatever. What's up, AK Coin? Welcome back. Joey Gambit's got some 6600s, 6600 XTs, 6700s, bunch of stuff, 470s. He's got a bunch of stuff for sale in here as well. So guys, go over, check out the yard sale section in the Discord. Only members that have reached a certain level can actually post in the yard sale section. It's not random people. These are people like moderators can post in the yard sale section. And then we do have different levels of people in the yard sale, in the community. Thank you, Joker, for posting that. So senior members and master miners, we call them. There's different levels in the Discord. There's like miner, then there's junior miner, and then there's senior miner and master miner. And your level of miner is determined by how long you've been in the Discord and your activity. So a lot of these people, like master miners, have been here for almost 4 years. But you can be I think it's a junior member or senior member or higher in order to post in the yard sale section. So these are people that, have been longtime members of the community, not just a random person looking to scam you. So yeah, go check it out. Pretty sweet. Maybe one of the mods can put a link to the Discord in chat. That would be awesome. Thank you, Joker, for going ahead and posting that. We were talking about the giveaway. We're giving away tickets to Bitcoin Vegas 2025. And as I said before, like, you guys can enter, and if you can't go, just resell the ticket. Like, the tickets go for $539. If you win, I'm going to pick the winner in under an hour. Or winners, there's going to be 6 winners. And I'm just going to send you a promo code when you win. Take that, and if you can't go, just resell it. And look, the tickets are $539. Wait a few days until the prices go up. On their website, they said their prices are going up in 3 days. So wait like 3 days, and then when their prices go up, resell it for like $500, and then just buy $500 in Bitcoin. Give me a reason to go to Vegas. I don't need to give you a reason, brother. Come on now. But yeah, so link in chat. Joker is tweeting it out there. I'll put a link over on Twitter as well for those people looking to join on Twitter that are joining us. I'll post that over there, which should be really fun. Other than that, yeah, taking a look here. Let's take a look to see what's popping right now from the miner side of the world. The AE Max is still up here, which is crazy to think that like it is the most profitable by like $1. The hard part is though, is like most people aren't buying this AE Max. I can't, I'd be very curious how many units they actually sell from Gold Shell of the AE Max. The AE Lights, I know, sold out in no time. Like they don't even have them available for KOLs, or like I was talking with Ray over at Ice River, and they like don't have anything available to them that they can put out. Like they are sold out completely, which is wild. It's crazy that the Gold Shell AE1M is making $24, at least today. But it's wild to think that. Like that's wild. Really wild for sure. I don't even know why the Jazz Miner X44P is on here. That unit never released, and I have seen nothing in regards to when it will. That's nuts. I bought Gonzo Miner says I bought a lot of stuff over the years in the yard sale. Gonna work on a solar setup here in the future. That'll be very cool. That'll be very cool. Yep. Yeah, solar. A lot of people are going the solar route as home tinkerers. Vegas to get a 10-pack of White Castle. There you go. What's up, Daniel Hall? How are you? Now let's take a look here, see what we got up in here. What coins are you guys watching today? Bitcoin is 95 and holding strong. Love to see it. Love to see that, which is great. Now, Ethereum, I'm not as concerned about. I haven't been into Ethereum for a while, but I know a lot of people have been buying into Ethereum just as a avenue to sell out of it when it pumps. And it's looking pretty good right now. It's definitely recovered, which is nice. Let's take a look at 2 that I'm interested in. One is Dogecoin. We're almost breaking 18 cents again. And Dogecoin is a tease right now, like an absolute tease. Going back in January, it was popping. It was hot. But unfortunately right now, over the last month, it was down. It was low 13, but it's recovering good. So I don't know, script miners in chat, tell me, like, How you feeling right now? I'm feeling pretty good. We're about to break 18 again, almost at that 20 cent mark, which will be great. I'm looking at like my L9s. I'm looking at like L7s. What are those making right now? Let's take a look here, because they're making the same amount of Dogecoin per day. It's just, and I'm not selling. So, okay, so we're making about, it's about $12 right now on the L9, about $3.29 on the L7. And one I have here, I actually have a DG Max from Gold Shell. I am still running that, but that's coming in at like negative 48 cents. So, oh, we need Dogecoin to pump a little bit higher for that to return to profitability. Look at you guys. You guys are nuts. You guys are like a bunch of tourists in chat, which is really, really funny. Don't forget, guys, enter the giveaway. We're going to pick the winner here very, very shortly. And 6 winners today, which will be a lot of fun. Let's go back over. I wanted to look at Caspa. Anyone else keeping up with Caspa right now? Caspa's down. We're at 91. Oh, come on. Why don't we get back to this 10 cent? Come on, baby. Like, I mean, listen, I'm glad we've gone up over the last like few days, but like, this is a tease up here. This is a tease right here. 10.8. Can we get Sun Rip in the chat? Who's Sun Rip? I don't know who that is. You're looking at Zeal, Nacho, and Woofy. Are those all meme coins? I've heard of Nacho because it's on Aspa, but I haven't heard Nacho the cat. Nacho the cat. Look at that. 0.00004. You only need these coins to move a few decimal places, you know? Yeah. I wish Bitmain would put a new focus on quality and improvement, like architecting to run if you failed ASIC chips. Like, oh yeah. Who bought out Desawee? Who bought out Desawee? I feel like, was it Bitmain that bought out Desawee, or who bought out Desawee? Bitdeer. I thought Bitdeer bought out Desawee. That's why the A2s and the A3s look so familiar with the seal miners. Yeah, I mean, Ardine has we were talking about this last night in Discord. Ardine has a massive opportunity right now to capitalize on all these tariffs, all of these challenges of manufacturers looking to move into the US. The issue with Ardine is only focusing on large scale mining. They're not looking at retail mining, which is a shame, because they really, really should. They should be setting up a branch to sell to their onesie and twosies out there, because you start people out, like, you need people to do your onesies and twosies out there, become brand loyalist, and then continue to scale, because there's plenty of people that buy 1 or 2, and then next thing you know, they're buying 50 or they're buying 100 and putting a ton of money into it. So I think Ardine is I think they have blinders on, and it's a shame, because if they were set up before this whole tariff war to support retail, they would be singing right now. I mean, right now everyone is just buying US stateside units. No one is playing the game. I mean, I have a L9 that got refused at customs and sent back, and then found out that's happening with all these miners. They're all getting sent back if you're ordering from Shenzhen and in China. They're just not taking them. So you need to be buying stateside now. A lot of resellers are struggling for that, which is nuts. Don't forget, guys, get in. We're going to be doing the giveaway here very, very shortly on our tickets here. So please go ahead and enter. We're giving away 6 tickets, 6 winners. I'm going to paste in chat here. So please go ahead and get in on that giveaway. Huge shout out to NiceHash for providing the tickets to give away. I mean, these are worth like $539 a piece. Still keeping up with walking and working out. Yep. Went for a walk this morning. I didn't get a chance to work out this morning because I had to cut the grass before a meeting, which cut the grass about 2 hours. But yeah, yesterday was working out. I've been sticking to it, which has been great. Yes, sir. Get in. I'm being ghosted by GF Ghost. Rip Joker Miner. There you go. Oh, thank you very much there. Who am I for subscribing? Appreciate your support. So let's look here. I'm curious, we're over on asicplug.com. This is one of the resellers that I use a lot. And was curious on what you guys have your eyes on. Like, what are you guys eyeing up right now? I assume most is home miners, which is fine. I love it. But like, what are you guys looking at? You know, what miners are you looking at? You know, one may say don't buy any miners and just buy the coin, which I'm not going to argue with. You know, kind of everyone's situation is different. But I have 2 of these Volk Miner D1 minis. I'm tempted to do a test with these and do like one solo mining, script mining, and solo pool mining, and see which one comes out more profitable. Yeah, I'm just curious, but yeah, what are you guys looking at right now? What miners have sparked your interest? What miners have you seen? Are they small home ASIC miners? Are they DEPIN miners? What do you guys like? Ooh, I want to get one of those, or I have an eye on those. Would love to hear. That's a good question there, AK Coins. You could sell your tickets to you could sell your ticket. You know, I would. Or you can go and use it, you know. I am not buying at the moment after Cell Hasher holding off. Oh, nice. So you did pull the trigger on the Cell Hasher. That's great. What's up, Large? Welcome, welcome. The Flu Miner L2, really? I have not heard a lot of interest in that. I know it's going to be a while. The Flu Miner L1 has been rocking it. The only downside is the watts. 1200 watts is tough for a home miner to swallow. Let's see here. Vermonti in chat says, by the way, interested in the KS7. Really? The KS7, that's the new one that came out here. Do they have it over here? I'm trying to look. There it is right here, KS7 Lite. They do have it over at ASIC Plug. And it looks like it ships April 15th to 30th. So any day now. Oh my gosh, only $970? Is that legit? Like, I feel like that's low for a full-size ASIC. I've been sitting in the basement in box for about 2 weeks. No time to set it up. Oh, really? Get your butt moving, Joker. Stop doing these stupid live streams. Let's go. John English, KS7 from Hobbyist Direct. Yeah, right. There you go. The Flu Miner L2 is clean and isn't. Oh yeah, it uses. Oh yeah, the L2 little speaker thing is pretty legit, which is pretty nice. Now let's look over here. I know Crypto Miner Bros. I've used them a lot. Do they have the KS2? I'm curious on if they are KS2, KS7L. I'm gonna search for it. It's gonna be easier. KS7. A light. They do have it. They do have it. Oh yeah, it's right around that number. They have it for $9.99 and ASIC Plug had it for $9.70. Whoa! Intrepid Fisherman just came in and dropped 10 gifted memberships. Dude, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Oh man, this is gonna go off for a little bit. Daniel Hall. Let's see who won here. So we got here Automatic Beats was gifted, Daniel Hall, Lewis, Aztec, All Set, Davey Yo, Dom G, Ronnie, Jamie C. All of you guys, congratulations. Do appreciate you guys. Man, we're just gonna let this thing run. We're just gonna let this thing run real quick. I'm not gonna try to talk over it. We're just gonna let it happen. This is where you just close your eyes and let it happen, Joker, okay? Yeah, AK coins. It is going to be cheaper for sure. You didn't get selected. It's all random. All random. Random with the. Come on, let's go. There's a buffer. There's a buffer time I have set in StreamYard, so it can't just go like ding 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 ding. Yeah. That's why it's like there's a slight delay. We're just gonna wait. Who we at here? We're at Dom G. Who's after Dom G? Ronnie. Ronnie's coming up. We only got a few more, and then we'll continue. Don't forget, guys, get in on the giveaway. We're picking the winners here. Even if you can't make it to Bitcoin Vegas, just sell your ticket. Take your winning and sell the ticket. Get like $500 for the ticket, which will be pretty sweet. Where we at here? Jamie C. Who's left? Who's left? I think that's it. I think Jamie C was the last one, which is cool. All right, let's take a look. I'll show you guys what I'm mining right now. Share with you guys. I always like to be transparent, show you guys what we got going on. Your ticket is 5K. Oh man, you win and then resell it. It's $532, $39, and resell it for 5K. I like it. Let's go. So right now we have 2.68 petahash on Bitcoin miners. We have a variety of S21s, S21 Pros. We got the Avalon 1566. I can zoom in here more. M60, Avalon 1346, S19J Pros, some S19K Pros in here. Look, we got the Mini 3, little space heater there, as well as the Bit Chimney up and running right now. So yeah, about 17 Bitcoin miners running actively. Taking a look over on Script. Oh, somebody had mentioned about Script earlier, like, or not Script earlier, seeing like a bump in mining profits. Yep, mining profits are up right now versus where we were. I've been riding that every day. It's been awesome. So taking a look, we have L9, L7, 3 L7s right now. DG Max, I have that up and running as well. Blue miners in here. We have a Volk miner, another Volk miner. We have the DG Home 1. I do have a DG 1 Plus. It's actually over at Terra. Been down for about a week now. So hoping that gets resolved here soon. But that unit is having issues. So it's down currently right now. But that's on Script. I do have, we got ETC running, a number of ETC miners. Have to kind of decide. Oh, Matthew's here. What's up, Matthew? Matthew says, what's your highest Bitcoin difficulty? Oh, or BitAxe difficulty. I'll have to look here. I only have 2 BitAxes currently. Did you give away all the trackers? No, we still have 2 trackers. We're going to give them away next week. Still have 2 trackers. Yeah, 2 trackers left. So those will be next week. Ethereum Classic miners, man, they are just, they're in a tough spot right now. I do have to pull myself to get rid of the E9 Pro. Definitely. My profits on mining Dutch was $44 on 423. Usually it's $1 a day. Wait, you went from $1 a day to $44? Is that what you're saying? Because that's a huge difference. That's not like a tiny difference. That's like a huge, there's something. Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm actually testing a miner on PowerPool right now. And seeing kind of how that's going to go. Just testing out 1L9 over there on PowerPool. But yeah, we got some old iPolos here. I got X4, X4s, X16s. But yeah, that E9 Pro, I think we're going to be looking at eyeing that one up to sell that one. That one's going to be a tough sell. A really, really tough sell. I am running my 2K7s. They've been running great. One of these I got from DJ a while back. I'm really happy I did. Yes, just on one day. And then, oh, okay. So I wonder if you hit some type of block or something. Slash Squatch. I wonder, yeah, Slash Squatch. I wonder if you hit a block of some kind. Because, like, that's a huge pay increase. That's just not just like a little itty bitty thing. You know what I mean? That's wild. What else do we have? AL3s. I have 2 AL3s over here. Both are mining hard and stacking out of lithium right now. What is the best hardware wallet or the best beginner wallet for a miner? Oh, great question. If you go to YouTube, Hobbyist miner Tangem. Here we go. I have a video on the Tangem wallet. I am going to link it in chat. Go check it out. Highly recommend it. I mean, most people in chat are going to recommend it as well. CKB 5x before Caspa 5x. Yeah, listen. I am not complaining. I would love to see CKB make a nice return. Stay away from Zelcore. Stay away from Zelcore. There is a lot of challenges. I think there's some questionable behavior on the backside of that, or some lack of security there. Lots of people have had their Zelcore hacked and drained. I know at least 3 people in the last 6 months. I would highly recommend Tangem. I use Tangem for mine. I use 3 different wallets. Tangem is one of them. AL3 is good because hash rate's gone down. Yep. I'm just stacking it. Just stacking that Lithium right now. That's what I'm doing. Now, I do have my Caspa miners have been doing, I've been stacking Caspa miners for a while. We pulled the KS1s, we pulled the KS2s. I still have some KS3s. I've had a lot of luck with KS3s. I know if Mining King's still here, he has not. But I've had good luck with the KS3s. Just haven't had any problems with them. KS3s, KS5Ls. I have 5 KS5Ls, 6 KS5Ls. And then I do have 3 KS5 Pros. One of them is having issues. I need to go over and take a look. I installed a different fan spoofers on it yesterday, and maybe it wasn't seated all the way. I'm not 100% positive. But yeah, so I do have 12 Caspa miners, full-size Caspa miners, at about 150 terahash right now. And I'm just stacking as much Caspa as possible. Like, I am stacking it. And I'll be honest, I am going to sell my Caspa on the way back up. So when Caspa hits 20 cents, I'm going to take some profits. When Caspa hits 25, 30, 35, 40, like I want to sell Caspa on the way up, is my goal. Not all of it, but I'm going to sell some of it, take some profits. Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. What to sell my KS or S19K Pro and grab an L9 with some added funds. Yeah, you're going to have to add a lot of funds. S19K Pros are and were a terrible buy. I have 3. They look super appealing, but they were at the end of the S19 series. 120 terahash at that time was not attractive, but the price was, especially when you had 200 terahash units. I get it. They were like your budget series, and everybody wanted to jump on them. I get it. I have 3. Same thing. Unfortunately, I was trying not to recommend those units then because of the fact that like 120 terahash was nothing. Like 100 terahash was the norm last bull run. I have my original S9. I have 3. I have 3 100 terahash models. I got my first one last bull run. 100 terahash was the norm last bull run. Now anything below 200 is like, don't touch. And so the challenge is, yeah, Intrepid, you're right. Like, they were cheap. I get it, but they were a bad buy. Like, they were a bad buy. Let's be honest here. They were a bad buy. You can't keep up now, which is wild there. Amplifier Gaming, what's up, brother? So, guys, once again, we are doing a giveaway here in 30 minutes. We're giving away 6 tickets to Bitcoin Vegas 2025 worth $539 each. If you enter and win, you don't have to go. Just sell your ticket. So you can go over and enter the giveaway. I'll put a link in chat. Feel free to go over there and enter. Check it out. You have pretty good chances right now. 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. Thank you, Joker. Joker's jumping on it. This is a festival pass. Festival pass is worth $539. Get it, and you'll get it via a code. That discount code. It's a promo code. So then just resell it if you can't go. You know. Yeah. Yep. I get it. I get it. Finally got scheduled to my job at Sonic after like a month of waiting. Oh, good for you, man. Hey, earn some money. So Tangem is better than Ledger. Yes. Tangem has more mineable coins on it than what Ledger does. Highly recommend. I have a Ledger too. I'm not using it, but I have a Ledger. But I would highly recommend Tangem. I have 2 Tangems, one for short-term funds, one for long-term funds. And they've worked great. They've been fantastic, but I always recommend that you spread out your funds. Don't put all your trust in one wallet. Make sure you have a few other wallets out there just to be safe. Just to be safe, you know. All right, so we're going to do the giveaway, guys, in under 30 minutes. We're going to stream for 44 more minutes. Okay. LAF a lot because I don't know if I can get Tangem in Europe. I'm almost certain you can. As of today, also AL0 was a bad buy at release. Yeah, here's the hard part. Here's the hard part. You only and we have a lot of know-it-alls in the community. You make a decision in the moment, right? Am I right? You make a decision in the moment. You're looking at what does this miner make per day? You look at what is it making right now? This is what the price of it is. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, a week, 2 weeks from there. So when you are going ahead and you are looking at buying miners, that's what I tell people. Buying hardware is a gamble. Buying crypto is a gamble. Buying stocks is a gamble. It's all a gamble. Don't let people tell you otherwise. It's all a gamble. It's just where you're looking to leverage it. I prefer to put my gamble in hardware because I have the ability to resell that hardware as an asset. You buy the crypto, you don't have hardware to resell. You also buy the crypto, you don't have the opportunity to DCA in every day. So anyone who's coming in here and being like, this is safe, that's safe, this is a no-brainer, like, yeah, there's a lot of know-it-alls that jump in and go, dude, look at the AL3, man, it's making nothing per day. What a terrible buy. Why did you buy that? Well, when the AL3 was released, it was making $30 a day. That's why, dumbass. Like, there are so many know-it-alls in this community, and it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Don't take advice from people that are poorer than you. Okay? People that are less successful than you, that are poorer than you financially, do not take advice from them. Just putting it out there. Look to the people that are more successful, that people that are more financially well off. Take advice from them, honestly. That is something I try to look at a lot. What hardware wallets work with Ghostwriter, Raptorium? Oh, that's a tough one. I have a core wallet set up on a VM for Raptorium. I do not have a hardware wallet. I don't even know if they're supported on a hardware wallet. Maybe Crypto Craig would know, but I am not familiar. All right. Checking this. There we go. Thanks to the 80 people over on Twitter hanging out with us today, shooting the shit. Do appreciate it. Very much so. A lot of new people coming to say hi. Appreciate you guys coming in for your midday hangout, which is cool. Should I use my money to buy a cold wallet, or can I wait? I would not start mining until you have a hardware wallet. I would get a hardware wallet first, honestly. What if someone is more wealthy and successful purely on luck? Nothing's luck. Nothing is absolutely luck. Those people have taken a gamble. Those people have taken a gamble. No luck. What's up, Warm, by the way? Thanks for coming to hang out with us today. Thanks for being a member. By the way, if you guys are a new member, welcome. Something you may not know about is in my Discord, we have a chat just for members. So, if you just won one of these giveaways, thanks to Intrepid, thank you, man. If you go into my Discord channel and you go into your settings, and there's a connections tab. I think it's connections or integration. You connect your YouTube and your Discord together, and it gives you that automatic access into that channel. So feel free to stop in, get that connected. Would love to chat with you guys over there. I would get your cold wallet first. Thank you, Joker. Get your hardware wallet first before you get your miner, because you're going to need a wallet to set up your miner. All right. Guys, don't take financial advice from me. I'm a financial disaster. You know, there you go. You know, and what I tell people too is like, I'm just some guy on the internet. Like, let's just break it down. Like, I am some guy on the internet with a platform on YouTube talking. I have no background, no credentials that would make me any better than anyone else when it's talking about financial advice. How you interpret that financial advice and what you do with it is totally up to you. You're an adult. Make your own damn decisions. Like, sorry, I don't know. We are in a world where we like to hold other people responsible and accountable for our piss poor decisions. Nope. Sorry. I'm new to this. For quiet, efficient mining with a node, will I do much better than an Apollo 2 full node and a standard Apollo 2? So if you're running an Apollo node, question there, Taco, because you're new, you do not have to run a Bitcoin node when solo mining. You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. So if you're looking at those and you think you have to run an Apollo unit, you don't have to. If you're just looking for a solo miner, there's lots of different ones out there. You don't have to run an Apollo node at all. Apollo nodes are awesome. I think they're very, very cool. If you're going to pick one of those, go with the full node that does the mining as well. Is one better than the other? Like, you have a better chance of hitting a block? Not to my knowledge. So taking a gamble that happens to pay off qualifies someone to be someone to listen to. For example, if someone buys a single lottery and wins, then suddenly are worth listening to? No, not at all. They just took a gamble. They just took a gamble. You know what I mean? Like, all they did was take a gamble. Let's see. Paradigm Miner, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Look at AK Coin. Can I get a free membership, please? So guys, don't forget we're giving away team at Nice Hash. So huge shout out to them. Sent us over 6 tickets to give away for Bitcoin Vegas 2025. And so you guys can win a ticket today, and you don't have to go. If you can't go, or you don't know someone that's going, or you can't donate to someone going, then just sell the ticket. That's all you got to do. So there is a giveaway running right now. It's going to end at the end of this stream. We're going to pick a winner in about 20 minutes. We're going to pick a winner in 20 minutes. So, yeah, short time period, but get in on the giveaway. I think Joker's in chat. He's been hooking people up with the links to this. Anyone still mining Chia? Oh, I literally threw my miners out. I threw them out. I just threw them out. I had like a few of them. They stopped working. I tried to mess with them and just lost them. I was like, nope, they're gone. Yeah, running a Bitcoin node does not run anything. You're just being part of the... Exactly, Intrepid. Like, you are just helping to secure the network, keep it decentralized. But a lot of people will run a... Bitcoin node if they're solo mining at home. I have a new batch, Apollo 2 full node, and I've got to say that it exceeded my expectation. That's awesome, BP. Yeah, I thought about getting one as well. Every time I turned, they were like sold out. So they definitely, a lot of people definitely interested in them, for sure. Did this giveaway start this live stream? Not too many entering. Yes, it did enter. Yes, this live stream. Yep, I started this live stream. I think people are afraid to enter the giveaway because like I can't go. But as I said, dude, just sell your ticket. Like there'll be plenty of people interested in it, and you're not held responsible to going. There's an argument to be made that solo mining to your own node means more shares due to the lack of ping and latency, but hash rate is still king. Yeah, definitely. I mean, running your own node can't hurt, I feel like, but here's the only challenge, okay? Here's a warning if you're running your own node. I had a guy reach out to me about 6 months to a year ago. Said, hey, he showed me he's got like a few solo miners, and he was running his own node. I think I hit up Retro Mike about this, I think. And his node, somewhere in his node or somewhere it said he hit a block, but his node was set up incorrectly. And I don't get, but it was like an orphan block or something. I don't know the whole detail. But he couldn't get any more information and it was set up incorrectly. And so he didn't actually win anything. Like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine being that guy? So for me, after hearing that story like a year ago, I was like, I don't know that I want to set up a solo node, because imagine like you messed up something and a block happens to hit and you messed it up. And so you don't have, oh man, can you imagine the regret? Yeah, that would be tough. I don't know the whole details. I'm not as technical in that realm, but yeah, that would be definitely rough. Like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, yeah. That'd be painful. That was the goal that you were working towards. If you want an Apollo node, you've got to be on FutureBit's site at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. They sell out fast. Yeah, I reached out to the guys at FutureBit to discuss like, hey, love to buy one, love to get one, or love to work with you guys to promote them. And they pretty much told me to pound sand. And I was like, I'm not interested in working with you guys then. Like, I'm not going to advertise your hardware. I'm good. I've hit orphan blocks before. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I don't know the whole technical aspect of that. But that, yeah, I mean, in Taco, there's nothing wrong with running a solo Bitcoin node just to participate, right? Just to be a part of. I think that's a great avenue to go for sure, which is great. Guys, we are going to pick the winners here in 15, 19 minutes. Pound sand harder. That's right, Joker. That's right. That's what they tell me. Hey, you know, listen. Hey. If you guys are joining late, I will link this. I was on a podcast recently called The Bitcoin Lawyer. I was invited on as a guest. If you guys are working on mining rigs, you're cutting the grass, you're doing house chores, you're on a commute, you're at the gym, you want something to listen to in the crypto realm, I'll link it in chat. It's on Spotify. Feel free to go over and check it out. And I had a lot of fun. We talk about KYC, we talk about state of mining, Bitcoin, altcoins. It's a lot of fun. Had a great time. Kind of my origin story within crypto. I highly recommend you guys go over and check it out. I'll link it in chat. Gotta run Hobbyist. Glad I caught this one. Oh, thank you, Intrepid, for donating the 10 members. I appreciate that very, very much. That is awesome. Heard of Go Mining. I've heard of it, but never looked into it at all. I couldn't even tell you anything about it, to be honest with you. Couldn't even tell you anything about it. Let's look here. Should I? Let's look here. Let's see here. Orphan block basically means someone else's node reported the correct answer faster. By definition, is a race condition and is a huge bummer. That's why some people swear by fiber. Oh, got you. So, like, if you're running your... Okay, so that's a good point. So if you're running your own solo miner for Bitcoin, it sounds like it is key to have fast internet. Fast internet, low latency. Oh, Davio, really? Yeah, that's crazy to hear that. Now, granted, I reached out to them like a while back, like 2 years ago. But yeah, they didn't have the time for me. So I was like, okay, like I get it. But then guess what? Now, where we're almost at 150,000 subscribers, like I'm not coming back to you after you burn that bridge, you know? It's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know of any other solo nodes. I would have a challenge running a solo node here because I am on coax and I'm at, what am I at? 1.2 down, gigabits down, and like 40 up. The upload is terrible. It's and they have there's nothing better. I can't get anything better. My neighborhood is below ground and none of the internet companies come into this neighborhood. The same company that built the that was here when the neighborhood was built. Thank you, Grant Ricardo. Thank you. The same neighborhood that the same company that put in the coax when this neighborhood was built is the same company that supports it today. That's it. That's it. They are not expanding. Yep. That's awesome. I would love. There is literally Google Fiber behind my house. They will not come into the neighborhood. That is all above ground on the pole. They will not enter the neighborhood at all. Go mining is not the best because the payback rate is terrible. Is it one of those like invest here type of deals? Yeah. Like, hey, invest here and in 15 years, you'll get your payback. I mean, you could do 250 up, 250 down and have fiber. Like, that'd be fun, you know? I had DSL for a while, Taco. I had DSL for a while. Yeah. All right. Let's look at, I think you guys will enjoy looking at this. Let me bring this up here. Be cool to go through this. We'll talk about it. Get your thoughts. Please hold. All right, I need share. Link. Let's see if I can open this over here. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's take a look at this. Okay, spreadsheet. Call me Seb Heslow. So this is actually my ASIC shed, my ASIC inventory over at my shed. And you guys can see it's the status of the miner, what PDU it's plugged into, what shelf it's on, top shelf, bottom shelf, or on the workbench, what make and model of the miner, what coin it's currently on, what mode it's in, what pool it's on, and the serial number. I have serial numbers listed for insurance purposes because I do have my shed insured. So as you can see, we have a variety of different miners over here. But what I wanted to show you was something that I also have IP address and credentials. But something I wanted to share with you guys was, let's talk about power, right? So this is power at the wall. So I have 12 PDUs in there, 12 30 amp 240 volts. So traditionally a 30 amp 240 volt at 100% usage is, and 12 of them is 86,400 watts. You know, that's at 100%. I have a 400 amp service here. 30 amp 240 volt at 80% is 69,120. So I have 12 PDUs. Okay. I seen your passwords. Yeah, they're all the defaults. They're all defaults, brother. I don't set passwords on miners. You have your miners insured. How's that work? I have business insurance, and I have the shed insured, and I have the assets insured as well. So here is the watts. So as you guys can see here, these are the watts at the wall. I have a meter on every single one. No dark mode here. So as you guys can see, some of these I'm running at 91%. These red ones are 90. You guys can't see, my fat head's in the way. Here, let me move over. There we go. So some of these 30 amp 240 volts are not in the 90s. You can see there's some red ones in here. So I'm above the 80%. I'm above the 80%, and I'm comfortable with that. And let me explain why. I'm comfortable with going above the 80% rules on 30 amp 240 volt circuits because myself and Mr. Electrician ran the electrical from the miner to the transformer. It's all brand new wiring. We ran it all. We know it's all rated properly. So my service, though, I have a 400 amp service. I'm only at 64,288 watts out of, and guess what 80% is? 69,120. So I'm only at 74% usage of my 400 amp service. So I'm still below that. Yes, that one breaker might be high, but it's not tripping. And you know, it's not 20 years old. This is a shed that I built in that regard. The secret immersion mining video that you did was so cool. Oh, thank you, Amplifier Gaming. Appreciate that. So want to show you guys. If you take the 64,288 watts, let's bump that down. Okay. So let's see. Where's that coming from? Oh, yeah. So if we take that watts and we add my cooling fans, you know, all those inline fans that I use, I have 23 of those running right now. So total watts with those inline fans, 67,899. We're still under 80%. So available watts, because I have a 40 amp, available watts is 96,000. Okay. 80%. Okay. So if you guys are curious, 67,899. If you convert that to kilowatt hours, there's actually a math to it. If you guys are interested, you actually take this number, your total watts, you divide it by 1,000, you times it by 24 hours, and then you times it by 30 days in a month. My electric rate is 7.3. So my electric bill is right around $3,500 a month. But now you have to add about it's about $500 demand charge. So about $4,000 a month in electric at my shed. But I just want to share that with you guys. Get into some of the weeds on electric usage there. Jumping back on chat. What's up, all set? How are you? Large is here. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let's see. Just catching up here on what you guys said. Mr. Electrician. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like not even an apprentice. You know, I can wire like a light switch. I can wire like an outlet, but not pretty. You should get a thermal camera to see how hot those wires are. Oh, I bet you those are cooking large. In the summertime, the breakers are hot. We leave the breaker box like open to let some airflow in the summer. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely how that works. Is how that works. Guys, don't forget to get in on the giveaway. We're pulling the winners in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Do you have any ETH hash miners on? I do. I can show you. Not happy about it. We got L9, X16Q, 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 iPolo V1H, X41U, Jazzminer X4Q, the Jazzminer X4 Brick. You ever seen those? And an iPolo V1 Mini is what we have on Ethereum Classic right now. I thought you had solar panels on top of your roof. Do you plan on expanding solar? So at my house, I have solar panels that I got before getting into mining. That breakdown was for my ASIC shed. I have two sheds. That's for my ASIC shed. That is not for my home shed. My home shed is all like home box miners and stuff like that. I'm not going to be expanding solar. Solar is not worth it if you're mining. If you want to run a bunch of little mini miners that use 10 watts and 40 watts and stuff like that, like, and you want to have fun and tinker, great. But when you're trying to make like real money, you're not going to run solar at all. But yeah, I do have solar. I don't even calculate solar in when I'm looking at my electric usage. It is that little. You could even run a full-size ASIC miner with my solar. Demand gets tricky with high power. I have one that I have to pay 60% of my highest 1 year demand. Damn, really? Mine, Crypto Craig, my demand pulls traditionally on the 28th of every month. And because my power usage is pretty steady for the entire month, I can pretty much calculate out my demand cost is about 500 bucks. Have you ever considered putting heated solar panels in your shed to lower your service costs? It's not worth the money. It's just not worth the money. It really isn't. At that size, at that much electric, it's not worth it to put a few panels on there to drop my electric usage by 1,000 watts when I'm using 67,000 watts. Like, it's not worth the investment. It really isn't. Could I solo with ETH miners? RPM is sending me. I would spec mine some goofy ass ETH hash coins. Is probably what I would do. Yeah, ASICs, they do, yeah. What are you mining with those? I did Octaspace for well over a year. I have a nice Octaspace is in my top 10 actually in my crypto portfolio. But now I just have them on Ethereum Classic, just stacking, because I had them on Octaspace for the longest time. The more you flip the breaker, you lose contact on the copper, and it will need a faster replacement. Yeah, I never flip the breaker ever. You would need really efficient panels. It just doesn't make sense. I tell people, take the amount of money that you would put into solar, the capital that you would put into solar, and buy a full-size ASIC and have it hosted. If electric is your challenge, your electric rate is your challenge, then stop running miners at home. Have them hosted. Like, now, if you want to tinker and play with like small little miners that use barely any watts and you want to do a solar setup for fun, go for it. But don't look at this from the emotional side. I have to mine at home. I have to run miners at home. No, you don't. But if you're buying these small little miners to tinker, oh, thank you very much there, Super Dave. If you're mining them to tinker, like, go for it. Too late? Nope. We are pulling a winner in 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Joker can spam the giveaway in chat if you haven't got in. Solar is a tool. It is great for your network and NAS and made low power. Not for, yeah, it's just, I'm not going to go ahead and take solar and be like, I'm going to buy all these. You know what I mean? I'm 67,000 watts. And here's something else to keep in mind. Okay. I'm in Pennsylvania. You have 4 hours of max sun per day at the best time of year, which is July in Pennsylvania. I'm not in Arizona. I'm not in California where you have so much peak sun, like 9-10 hours a day. 4 hours. Like, you have to remember that for sure. You have to remember that. You can actually look it up. You can look it up online to see like how many hours of peak sun you have per day and what time of year. It's just, listen, if you have a house and let's see here, you see Voscoin solar setup, it's finally happening. I don't know why. Like, listen, Drew's awesome, but why? Why are you putting that capital? Like, the amount, what did I see? $156,000 he spent last year. How much money could he save, like sending them to somewhere with lower electric rate? Like, it's just wild. Like, why? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's math, right? How much money do you put into solar and how much is it purely going to save you? And could you reinvest it smarter? That's all. You have to have 280 days of sun to take advantage of solar. That's crazy. That's nuts. 3 minutes on the giveaway. Thank you, Joker. Listen, I love following along with that stuff and I think it's great, but yeah, it's wild. It blows my mind now how hosting services work. I always assumed that you had to pay a hosting fee along with your electric. It's just recently that I learned. Yeah. So quick how hosting services work. Let's say you have a company. Like Terra is where I have the most of my ASICs at. I'll be honest. I do have ASICs at 4 different companies. Terra is where I have the most ASICs at. Let's say Terra gets their electric. I'm just throwing out a number. I don't know if this is true. 5 cents. Let's say they have 5 cents electric, right? They will charge you as the customer 8 cents. Okay. So their profit margin is 3 cents And a good hosting company has the mentality of they bill you once a month. These companies that bill you for 3 months or for a year at a time is a total scam. Companies that bill you at the end of the month for the electric that you've used is the way to go. Why? Because if your miner's down, you're not using any electric. So that company is not making any money. So they have incentive to get your miner up and running and keep it up and running. So that's the best way to go with hosting. But yep, they charge that. Now I think some of them do some like setup cost. There's some setup fees to like get your miners to pay for labor, get your miner in, configure your miner, rack it. And is it more than what that person costs? Yes, but they're making a tiny bit on the racking fee. But that's it. And then it runs. And that's why it works out well. That's why for me, I've been sending more and more ASICs to hosting. Newer miners I'm putting in my shed, and then I'm sending some of my other stuff out to get hosted. The other thing I thought about too, Amplifier Gaming, was the expenses. He may have needed some expenses based off of his financial situation. So solar would have been a great financial, because he probably expensed it for the business, right? So he could have taken whatever investment that was. Let's say it was 100 grand. I don't know, throwing out a number. Let's say it was 100 grand. And he was like, dang, I need 100 grand in expenses to avoid taxation on my profits. So, you know, he might have needed that expense. I don't know. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Giveaway in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes for Bitcoin Vegas. Once again, you don't have to go. You can literally just sell your ticket. Matthew, there's a bunch of solar projects. Let me show you real quick here. So before we do the giveaway, if you go over to thehobbyistminer.io and go to where to buy, check this out. There is all different categories over here: ASIC miners, ASIC hosting, DEPIN, ASIC repair, mining accessories, crypto wallets, mining software. If you go to DEPIN, these are all the DEPIN projects that I actively have, and I have videos on every one. Take a look. There is a few in here. Nubula Marco Miner works entirely off of solar. SolarX is entirely off of solar. SkyX is entirely off of solar. They literally have a solar panel that they come with. So definitely check it out. thehobbyistminer.io. A lot of really cool, fun stuff over here. You know, if you guys are looking for, I think we were talking about earlier. Who was it? AK? AK in chat. You were talking to AK coins. You were talking about wallets right here. Crypto wallets. I'm gonna have videos on them and everything. So yeah, go over and check it out. Lots of fun stuff. All trusted resellers that I work with. There's even a full video on hosting. If you're like, oh, I want to learn more about hosting, I created a whole video on hosting right over here. So please go check it out. All right. Let's see here. Refresh. Yep. Letting that countdown go down. Look at this. Whoop. I'll zoom in. Thank you, Amplifier Gaming. Appreciate it. Thank you. Giveaway is over. Nice. Okay, should we pick some winners? All right, let me bring that up. What do I want here? I'm going to bring up like the back end side so you guys can see the actual winners, like when I pull them. Yeah. Oh, Patrick Murphy. I didn't even know Patrick Murphy was here. Is he here? Pick me. Pick me. Listen, it's just random. I'm not picking anybody. Okay. Okay. Here is the back end side. For legitimacy, I think it's always good as a YouTube content creator to show this. Now, if you win and you don't go and you can't go, please sell your ticket ahead of time. Make yourself some money. These tickets are like $500 some each. So like, keep that in mind. All right, so let's go to winners. Take a look. We can draw the winners right here, which I think is great. It makes it real simple and real easy. Now, the people that win, I will contact you via your entry method. This is why like your email was used. I will contact you via your entry method, and then I will send you a promo code, and you use that promo code on the website to like redeem the ticket. But if you're gonna sell your ticket, don't redeem the promo code. Don't redeem the promo code if you're gonna sell your ticket. Sell your ticket and you provide the promo code. So just keep that in mind, which is cool. All right, you guys ready to pick the winner? And then we're gonna stream till like 3:30, and then we're out of here. We got things to do today. We got content to work on. Lots to do. All right, let's draw our winners. Hang on one sec. I don't want to show people's email addresses. So I'm going to move this. This may show email addresses. So I don't want to do that. Okay. One thing I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to allow repeat winners and limit. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that unchecked. I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to take a screenshot and then I'm going to cover it. Okay. You could transfer. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't want to dox people's email addresses. The Indian scammer. That's right. When he's like, "Don't redeem it," he's like yelling in the mic. Yeah. All right. I'm drawing my winners. Okay. I have the winners. I am going to have them right here. I'm going to take a screenshot and use paint real quick to get rid of. Oh, nice. There's some good winners in here. Hell yeah. I'm going to copy the whole window. Okay. Copy. Let me open up paint. Okay. Yeah, the video is funny. All right, let me. Yeah, because this has like people's names and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. So, how do I want to do this? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of email addresses. Here I'm gonna. Let's see. How do I do this? I'm gonna show the first. I'm gonna show a tiny bit of the email address. Okay. Hang on, I'm doing it now. I'm just like deleting things so that you can't see it entirely, which is cool. Oh, what's up, Blood Crow? How are you? I'm almost done. Almost done. All right, I'm just checking. Okay, I'm just checking. I just want to make sure. Okay, I think we're good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here's our winners. Here's our winners right here. Okay, so from Italy, Milan, Italy, we have Dario, and you guys will get emails. I will email you today. Patrick M. Patrick Murphy, congratulations, brother. Which is awesome. Matthew P. Ernie G. Another Matthew P. and Jay Remmer. So these are our winners. Congratulations. The two Matthew P's are different people. Different people. I'm not rigging the contest. Not rigging the contest at all. So there's your winners, guys. I am going to email you guys today. You will get an email today, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do with these tickets. You can sell them. You can go out, go stand. If you're in Vegas, go stand outside and scalp them for like $5,000. You know what I mean? Like, you guys do you 100%. These are our winners for today. I will email you today with yours as well. Number 5. There you go. Yeah. So congratulations, guys, which is cool. Hey, it's all random. I don't do anything. I just click a button. That's all. Yeah, sell it. Sell it for like $5,000 and then take it and put it into Bitcoin. That would be the way that I would go. Hell yeah. I love to see community members win. That's like the best part. How can I sell it? That's up for you. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Damn, looks like I missed that. Didn't even know. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Come on. I'm going to make a note here to send the winners their codes. Send winners codes for Bitcoin 2025 in Vegas. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I wish I was going, honestly. But too much going on. Can't do it this year. Hopefully next year. Yeah, it's definitely a different style. Nice Hash reached out to me, so huge shout out to Nice Hash. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, we have 6 tickets. You can use one, feel free to give away the 5." And I'm like, "Hey, I'm not going. Can I give away all of them?" And they were like, "Yep." Yeah, I don't think you should redeem the promo code though. I don't know the whole logistical side of like selling one. But I wouldn't redeem the promo code because then I think it then emails you like the QR code and all of that. So like, yeah. Are there tariffs on the promo code? That's right. I'll put an ad on Discord if that's okay. I would like to sell it. Nice, dude. You do you. You do you. 100%. 100%. Yeah, I'm not involved. I gave mine away to a YouTuber that can go now. Can't say who till after. That's awesome, Tech Man. That's awesome. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, give it away to people, you know. That'd be cool. He's all excited. Listen, send Alex 1 and he'll send you back 2. He promises. Patrick Murphy says time for easy mining. There you go. You're like, thanks, Nice Hash. I'm going to sell mine and I'm going to go ahead. Nice thing is, okay, they do have on their website. It says, check it out. Price increase in 3 days. So if you're smart, sell it when the price increases for the original price, you know? I live in Vegas. Oh, that's perfect then, dude. Because like the tickets are not cheap, $539. And they're going to increase the price as they get closer. Do you still mine on Nice Hash anymore? I do not have anything on my... Oh, I'm sorry. We have my son's rig, my son's 8-card GTX 1660 Ti rig that is still going strong on Nice Hash currently. That's the only thing I have on there. Oh, Tech Man, that's a cool idea. That's a really, really cool idea. Good idea. I think, yeah. Sorry, my eye is itching me. Allergies are killer this year. I got like eye drops right here. I don't know you guys, but like my like eyes this year are like straw. On the East Coast, Pennsylvania, man, everything is blooming right now, and it is painful to say the least. Definitely, definitely. So guys, we're gonna be live for another 8 minutes or so. We'll shoot the shit, hang out, talk with you guys, see what is going on, which is fun. Thanks for all you guys coming to hang out today. I know this is kind of like an impromptu stream. Got like 50 people on YouTube, 103 on Twitter. My brother, or my son, he is using his MSI 1660 Ti rig. He has 8-card, still on Nice Hash. I think the high was like $2 and something a day. I think now it's like 90, almost $1 a day. And he is saving his money to buy a Switch 2. So he actually saved his money originally and bought a VR headset. And so he's saving his Bitcoin to buy a Switch 2. So like every few days he checks in, hey, what's Bitcoin at? You know, to kind of see where it's at. So he's going to buy a Switch 2, which I think is awesome. Like, really love to see it. Yeah. Have you wanted to give away a gold? Heard you wanted to give away a gold shell bite. I am giving away a gold shell bite. Take a look at Thursday's video. We're giving away a gold shell bite. Yep. Actually, just got a box in. We're going to give one away. Thursday's video. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, which will be fun. Yeah, I think it's good. You know, it's been nice to kind of see him like save and work towards that, which has been really, really nice. You know, I'm now that the weather's nicer, going to have him start cleaning the shed again to kind of earn his electric. Just once or twice a week, you know, vacuuming out the shed, mopping the shed, wiping down machines, you know, in the home shed, not the ASIC shed, which will be nice. Do you do Rover? I do not. I don't have a Rover setup. I do have Demo though. I do have Demo set up as well. Hey, we get free electric if we say we are your son. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Jay Styles. How are you, man? Gold Shell Bite is such a cool miner. Yeah, absolutely agree. What's up, Michelle Jackson? Thank you very much. Appreciate subscribing. I think the Gold Shell Bite is fantastic for new miners, miners getting in, miners that are limited in an apartment, miners that just want to tinker. I mean, the price is under 500 bucks now. It's wild, absolutely wild. I don't have any issues with my Dogecoin card. Jay Styles, what issues were there? Thursday, what time? I'm gonna set an alarm. I don't always get alert from YouTube. My videos always drop at 8:15 a.m. Eastern. 8:15 a.m. Eastern is when the video drops. The giveaway will be it will run for 2 weeks. Yes. Yeah, a lot of nice lessons there. That's right, all set. Yeah, I'm your son. Instant profit. Instant free electric. That's right. I'll put you to work though. I'm going to get a GeoNet soon, so I use your promo code on Helium. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep, you can save your self. I have a $50 promo code, Hobbyist Miner 50. That'll save you $50 on your GeoNet. Yep. I think it might be about that time that I turn off my Mini Doge Pro from solo mining. What else are you going to do with it? You can try to sell it online. I would wait. If you're going to sell your Mini Doge Pro, I would wait till Dogecoin pumps back up to like 40 cents and then sell it on like Facebook Marketplace as a Dogecoin miner. And some dummy will buy it and not know anything about it. Or just keep it and let it keep running. Let it keep solo mining. It's a great way to approach it. You know, I mean, that's what else are you going to do with it? Like, you know, you have mined with the Mini Doge Pro far longer than it's kind of outlived its worth at this point. The gold shell bite is kind of like a replacement, you know, a replacement to the Mini Doge is the way I see it, and kind of where my head's at there for sure. All right, guys, show you guys one more time. Please go over, check out the new website, thehobbyistminer.io. I'm going to put some links in chat. It is not just a landing page. If you come over here, there's lots of information about me. You can visit the merch store over here. You can also visit trusted brands. So if you're like, hey, I want to buy a miner, I'm looking for a discount code, but I also want to buy a miner from someone, or somewhere, should I say, a company that someone recommends that I can trust. Don't just go on Google. Please don't go on Google and just look for a miner and get entirely scammed. Come over here, go to where to buy. And I have a whole different categories for all different places. You want to get into hosting, you want to host miners, you want to buy miners. I have all different types of discount codes and brands that I work with. You need a miner repaired. This is where I've had my miner repaired. You're looking for your next DEPIN project. Come over here, find your next DEPIN project. You can watch a video on it and get a discount code for it. Let's say you're just looking for a bunch of like odd and ends. You're looking for a PDU. You're like, dang, I need a PDU. Where do I buy one? Which one should I buy? Well, come over here. I have a variety of different ones that I actively use. Look at this. There's like a video on all these accessories that you can watch on here. Meter box. You need to blow out your equipment. You need a little tool set. You're looking for thermal paste for your GPUs. You're looking for power supplies, whatever you want. Come over, check it out. I have videos on almost everything. Crypto wallets, which ones I recommend. Finally, mining software. You're getting brand new into it. You want to try it out. So come over here, check it out. The Hobbyist Miner. And finally, if you do want to book time with me, you can do that over here. I do one-on-one scheduling with people. Guys, I'm out. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Winners, keep an eye out on your email. I'm going to get to that today. Other than that, guys, have a good one. Look for tomorrow's video I have releasing with DJ Mines. I think you guys are really, really going to like it. All right, later. What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt your video, but want to keep you in the know. So are you new at mining, or you're just looking to step into it? You're not sure what hardware you want to buy. You're not sure what build you want to do. Need some help? Maybe you're building your first mining rig and you literally need help step by step installing HiveOS. Maybe you're so far away from mining, but you're looking at it and you just need somebody to bounce some ideas off of. Well, I offer one-on-one calls with the community, and I've done boatloads, some really cool ones. I've helped people set up ASIC miners in the Dominican Republic. I've helped someone troubleshoot their very first GPU mining rig. I've chatted with a guy looking to open up a farm and just wanted a sounding board. I've helped someone else build and set up and configure their brand new Caspa miners. Well, I'm here to help, and I'd love to work with you. If you guys need one-on-one help, I offer it, and I love doing it. So there's a link directly down below to thehobbyistminer.io. Go over there and schedule some time with me. All right, back to the video.